I once saw David Beckham take a free kick. I watched as the side of his Adidas-sponsored boot hit the patent leather of the ball at an angle which caused it to travel towards the skies as though it was destined for the heavens. Then as it reached the peak of his momentum, as though it changed its mind, the ball switched directions. I watched as the goalkeeper froze, as though he was reciting to himself the laws of physics, and his eyes were negotiating with his brain that he was indeed witnessing the spectacle of the leather swan that was swooping towards him and then diving, but only a fraction of a millisecond too late. And before the net of the goal embraced the FIFA-sponsored ball like it was the prodigal son returning home and England erupted into cheers, I thought to myself, damn, looking at Beckham, there's more than one way in this world to be an educated man. And take this from me because I'm an educated man myself who only came to this realization after countless nights in the library, drinking can of Red Bull after can of Red Bull till dawn, memorizing equations of facts and dates right down to the letter, half of which I'd never remember and half of which I'd forget straight after the exam and before the start of next semester, chasing the cleverest kid in the class, asking, bro, do you have notes for the last lecture? I often found myself running to class just so I could find a spot where I could lay my head and rest without making a scene. That's the only time I ever spent in university chasing my dreams. And then after nights with a dead mind, I'd then find myself in a queue of half-awake student zombies. Maybe that's why they called it a deadline. And after all this 3 years of mental suppression and frustration, my proud mother didn't even turn up to my graduation. Now, I'm not saying that school is evil, there's nothing to gain. I'm just saying understand your motives and reassess your aims. Because if you want a job working for someone else, then help yourself. But you wouldn't really be helping yourself, you'd be helping someone else. There's a saying that says, if you don't build your dreams, someone might hire you to help build theirs. And there's nothing wrong with that. But learn to look at education differently. Because if you look at it, Picasso was educated in creating art. Shakespeare was educated in the art of all that was written. Colonel Harlan Sanders was educated in the art of creating Kentucky Fried Chicken. So all I say is, ask yourself this. If you want to be educated, if you want to get a degree, ask yourself, why? Thank you.